Last week, I showed you why you're broke. Behavioral psychology weaponized against your spending. Minimum payments designed to trap you for 17 years. Budgeting apps that treat symptoms but never fix the system. Today, I'm giving you the fix. Not a mindset shift. Not a spreadsheet. An actual setup. 3 specific accounts, the exact automation amounts, and the one move that makes the whole thing work on autopilot. And at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you the mistake that shuts this system down in the first 30 days. Because if you don't know it's coming, it will happen to you. Here's the principle that makes this entire system work. Every dollar you earn needs a job assigned to it before you can spend it. Not after you've paid your bills. Not at the end of the month when you see what's left. Before. This is called paying yourself first. And it's the single habit that separates people who build wealth from people who intend to. The setup has 3 accounts. Each one has exactly one job. Account 1 is your spending account. Your paycheck lands here, bills come out, and what's left after the other 2 accounts take their cut is what you live on. Account 2 is your high-yield savings account, your builder. It earns 4 to 5% while you sleep, and money goes here automatically before you see it. Account 3 is your investment account. A fixed percentage leaves every single payday and goes directly into an index fund. You never decide whether to invest this month. The decision is already made. That's the system. 3 accounts, 3 jobs, 0 willpower required. Most people treat their checking account like a holding tank. Every dollar they earn goes in and then slowly leaks out through the month. That's the wrong mental model entirely. Your checking account is a spending budget. Take your monthly take-home pay. Subtract your fixed expenses, rent, car payment, utilities, phone. What's left is your variable spending pool. That's the number your checking account should hold each month, nothing more. The bank for this account doesn't matter much. What matters is no monthly fees, no minimum balance requirements, and a wide ATM network. Ally Bank and SoFi both fit this. But here's what most people miss. The checking account only works as a budget if the other 2 accounts are pulling money out automatically before you spend it. If your savings transfer happens at the end of the month, after you've spent, you've already lost. Set your savings and investment transfers to fire within 24 hours of your paycheck landing. That's the rule. Here's something your bank almost certainly isn't telling you. The national average interest rate on a standard savings account is 0.41%. The best high-yield savings accounts right now are paying between 4 and 5%. On $10,000, that's the difference between $41 a year and $450 a year. Same money, same effort, different account. Your HYSA is not an emergency fund. That's a common mistake. Your HYSA is a builder, money you're actively accumulating toward a goal while earning real interest. SoFi and Ally are consistently at the top of the rate leaderboard with no minimums. Fidelity's cash management account is worth looking at if you want savings and investments at the same institution. How much to automate? The target is 20% of take home, but start at 10 or even 5% if that's what's realistic right now. The percentage matters more than the amount. As your income grows, the automated transfer grows with it. And give this account a name in your banking app, not savings. Give it a goal. Research from behavioral finance shows that labeled savings accounts are rated 32% less often than unnamed ones. The name turns an abstract balance into a purpose. The third account is where most people stall. They know they should invest. They wait for the right time, the right amount, the right stock. A Charles Schwab study looked at 5 investor profiles over 20 years. The worst performer was the person who held cash, waiting for the perfect moment. They underperformed someone who invested automatically on a fixed schedule by over $90,000 over 20 years. Open a Fidelity, Vanguard, or Schwab account. Set up an automatic contribution to a single index fund on the same day your paycheck lands. 5% of take-home pay. Every payday. No exceptions. You don't pick stocks. You don't watch the market. You contribute. The market compounds. Time does the work. Now, I promised you the 30-day mistake. Here it is. You set up the system. The automations are live. Day one feels great. Then the first automated transfer fires, and you forgot about a bill that hit the same week. Your checking account goes negative. You get an overdraft fee. And most people don't just fix the math. They turn the automation off because it feels like the system failed them. But the system didn't fail. The buffer was wrong. Before you automate a single dollar, know your exact monthly fixed expense total, every recurring charge. That total plus 2 weeks of variable spending is your checking account floor. Build a $200 to $500 buffer into your checking account before your first automation fires. And don't automate the maximum in month one. Start with half the percentage you want. Run the system for 30 days. See where the gaps are. Then increase. The goal is a system that runs without you, not one that breaks in week 2.
That's the complete setup. 3 accounts, automated transfers that fire before you spend, a buffer that keeps the system alive in month 1. Next week, I'm going one level deeper. How to use your credit score as a financial tool, not just a number banks use to judge you. Most people treat their credit score like a report card. The people who build real wealth treat it like a lever. If you want that video when it drops, follow the channel. And if someone you know is still keeping all their money in a single savings account earning nothing, send them part 1 first, then this one. 2 videos, complete system, 0 excuses. I'm Oliver from the Wealth Opus. I'll see you next Thursday.